Good morning, everybody, and well. Now, I did talk about this small. I did talk about this before when they had to postpone the Disney Ridley movie because of the writer found a place that he wanted to expand his Disney the Star Wars projects, and they postponed this movie. But now I guess we got a new rumor right now. It's rumored Charmin Obaid Chinoy's Star Wars film needs more work and is now on hold. Now, uh, D-Day Cobra and Junk 3PO, they talked about it in Geeks Gamers Daily, and I really don't think this is going to come out. There's no way, man. It's just that Kathleen Kennedy has made so many mistakes. She has made so many, bro. I mean, she had writers from the Game of Thrones getting ready to do a project. She had Rian Johnson, after the failure of The Last Jedi, getting ready to do a trilogy film series. And and now and then you had two directors that were doing the solo movie, and then they got fired and decided to bring Ron Howard in to ruin the damn solo film. So I don't know about this. So let's get down to this article and read it. Okay. This rumor comes from Scooper Daniel RPK. The Star Wars Holocron and X reports the new Order movie starring Daisy Ridley as reportedly needs more work and is now on hold. It's expected to start filming until 2025. The rumors are surprising. Scooper WD Pro speculated this was the case after Stephen Knight, who is supposed to be penning the script for the movie, announced plans to launch a new studio in Los Angeles. There you go. That's the guy I talked about, him right here. And reported that Knight, the creator of Pesky Blinders, announced plans to open a studio in Los Angeles in U.S. Knight told BBC, "I'm going to open a Digbeth lock studio here where people can go and look at what we're doing, see pictures, decks, and videos of what's happening so people in ALA can experience what we're doing in Digbeth." Following the announcement, WD Pro speculated he is wrapped up in opening studios. That is no small endeavor. And our understanding was he was supposed to be working with Ray movie, the Shamin Obey Chinoy with Lucasfilm, and that would be an ongoing process. It seems to us, Lauren, and again, we could be wrong here, but seems to us that he is now going to be working on Pesky Blinders thing. That's what I heard too, that he was doing that project, but this is not looking good, bro. And that makes us wonder if either the Ray movie has been delayed such that he can work on this for years and years and come back to it later, or he's been removed on nobody knows. It's yet which no would not portion well for the Ray movie either. So that's where we are being led to believe that perhaps the Ray movie has experienced even more hiccups. Luke Connor, WDW Pros, guest shared his own opinion. "I would say that I think it is part of the reason why Lucasfilm and Disney over the last few years have tried to get away from people with clout in the industry to be their showrunners, their producers, and things like that, because people that have that kind of influence can say no." He continued, So my guess is that rather than necessarily the production being halted eventually, it wouldn't surprise me if we got something that said, "Oh, there were creative differences or there were conflicts because he's opening these studios. He's just too busy to do it right now." Lauren added, "I don't think that it would be far too big of an embarrassment to make some kind of an announcement saying that the Ray movie is canceled or even delayed. But my suspicion is they will find lots of ways to creatively delay it because right now they're holding their breath and they're trying to figure out how do we get out of this hole that we're dug for ourselves. I think the Yakai is absolutely rattled. Then I don't think that you would be seeing what we're seeing and the reactions in the fandom right now if they weren't absolutely rattled by what happened with Acolyte. I think that it was shock even to Lucasfilm and Disney's, he concluded. Interestingly enough, there was a rumor back in January world of Reel's Jordan Rooney that the film has been delayed indefinitely. He wrote, I've been told that Disney has delayed the film indefinitely, which is why they surprised everyone last week and decided to announce The Mandalorian Grogu as the next Star Wars movie. They just don't have confidence that the new order will be happening in the near future, he added. Yeah, man, I don't think it's gonna happen. There's no way, man. There is no way in hell that they're gonna make this work. I just don't think it. As for the reason why he shared, the problem seemed to reside in creative difference between screenwriter Stephen Knight and Lucasfilm. I'm told that a draft had originally been written for the film, but Lucasfilm gave him so many notes that he had to start from scratch. Given this, Remney is hearing Knight might exit the project, explaining. His frustration have grown. He's put Star Wars on the back burner and is now focused on screenplay for his Peaky Blinders movie, which is supposed to go in production in the fall. During an appearance on the Hot Mike show, Jeff Schneider alleged that Sean Levi might replace Shamin Oboy-Chinoy. Oh my God. He said, I'm told that Sean Levi's project does have an element. I don't know if Ray is front and center in it, but Ray is a character in Sean Levi's movie. He elaborated. Now is it Daisy Riley's Ray or an older Ray? We heard those rumors back in the day, maybe about Helen Mirren being positioned as an older Ray. So I don't know in Sean Levi's movie if A, Ray is the lead character, or B, if Ray is Daisy Riley age, or she could be someone in her 40s or 50s, or someone who's 70 or 80 like Helen Mirren. I don't know. Man. Oh, Jesus, dude. Snyder then said, yes, Charmaine is still on board, but you know how Lucasfilm goes through directors quickly. This hire has been questioned. He doesn't have a ton of experience, so it does, for whatever reason, go sour, and she either quits or is fired or whatever. For whatever reason, she exits the project depending on scheduling, because again, Sean Levi is one of the busiest people in Hollywood. It's my understanding that Sean Levi could either slip into direct that movie, or Sean Levi's movie becomes the next movie, or maybe Sean Levi's movie could be folded into Charmaine's movie. We don't know. I don't know. But he's clearly interested in exploring Ray and that stuff, and so if the Ray movie suddenly needs a director, he may be the guy they turn to since they're already in business with him. One of the most recent official words on the film came from Shamin Obaid-Chinoy in June, while she was promoting her documentary on Diane von Furstenberg. She told Variety, the story that interests me most is in Rey's journey as a female Jedi. That's how I can best bring my experience to it. Man, listen, there have been female Jedis in the past, in the prequel trilogy, especially in the Clone Wars, man. So, I mean, they are really... I don't believe this. She went on to detail who she hopes to attract to this movie. The greatest thing about Star Wars is that everyone has a personal connection to it. Everyone is passionate about it. And throughout the fandom, people have clear ideas about who should direct or what the story should be about. I'm just drowning out those voices until I'm done. As a storyteller, I'm focused on drawing new moviegoers into the cinema and bringing a sense of nostalgia that will appeal to older fans of the series, she added. Obey Shinoid also discussed the film with Sirius X, saying, "Sometimes you walk into the footsteps of people and giants who've created worlds. And in the case of Star Wars, George Lucas's world and the filmmakers that have walked in his footsteps have set this world that they want young viewers to sort of walk into and have an understanding of the world." She then detailed what is at the heart of the Star Wars world, and that the heart of it for me is Rey Skywalker is Daisy Ridley and her story in taking her on an adventure to a Jedi Academy and sort of creating a world that is a natural developmental tale to the story that we've seen her go through the last 3 episodes. And working with Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy and the team over there is breathing life to characters that everyone loves and has fallen in love with, and finding new characters that the next generation of moviegoers will fall in love with. From there, Obey Chinoy detailed who's been collaborating with to bring the film to life. I've had conversations with J.D. Abrams, I've had conversations with George Lucas, and then, of course, Dave Filoni, who's a big part of the Star Wars universe. Now we speak very often. And Kathleen Kennedy and Carrie Beck and Simon Emmanuel. I mean, I think the team is really taking time to make sure that we do the justice to telling the story of Daisy. I think that she stands for something. We've seen this wonderful journey as she went on in episode 7, 8, and 9, and now it's like on the next adventure, and how do we create a world and the adventure that we take her on, she concluded. I will say this, bro. I don't think they're going to make it. I don't think this movie will come to be, bro, because there's no way, bro. Because Daisy, for an actress like her, she can't wait that long. She has other projects that she wants to do, so I'm sure they're not going to make it happen, bro. And I am sure positive that this guy got fired. I'm probably sure of it, that he got fired. And there's no way that the movie's going to go forward, man. So, you guys let me know what you guys think of this article, man. And, alright. That's going to be it for this video. If you like the video, hit the like button. Share this video. Post a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.